And today's opportunity is a unique opportunity for the Sundance Institute. So, just to give you a little overview of the role itself and where you can live in order to be able to apply for this role. It is a career at the Sundance Institute, and currently the opportunity is available in these states: Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Mississippi, Montana, New England, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Texas, Utah, and Virginia. I feel like I just did a test when I was in fifth grade to see if I know my states. But anyhow, those are the states that they are currently operating in. I forgot to mention Washington and the District of Columbia. So if you live in any of these states, you are free to apply for this role. Now, it says here you be alert for email accounts purporting to be Sundance Institute. They say a lot of people claim to be them, but they are not. You will know that the email is coming from them if it says at sundance.org. So make sure you look for any spam emails that come from sundance.ai or sundance.it or anything that does not end in sundance.org, because there are a lot of spammers. And a lot of times when you apply for jobs, with the way technology is, if you visit a site such as sundance.org, it can pick up on you visiting that site, and you may start getting a lot of spam text and emails from organizations that seem similar. That is a somewhat of a phishing tool that people use. They keep the websites that you visit, and then they try and reassemble the similar addresses so they can make it seem like you're getting an update from that job when it's really not. So just be aware of that and possibly save the real email address in your email addresses so that you know it's coming from the real organization. So that's just a tip to stay away from the spammers. So anyhow, moving on to the role. Right now they have a opening for the festival coordinator development. The overview of the position: the coordinator development is charged with the administrative, so it's an administrative role, and logistical duties to support the development team with the stewardship of individual donors and foundation and government supporters of the Institute. You'll work closely under the manager and individual giving. The role of a festival coordinator development supports the Sundance Institute's commitment to providing the highest level of customer service to dedicated community of individual donors, major donors, and foundation and government supporters in the lead up to and during the 2025 Sundance Film Festival. So this is a major opportunity if you are a person who has always wanted to or has already worked in the donation field, possibly even in your local community. You've worked in anything that dealt with donations or donations for those affected by weather, storms, possibly nonprofit organizations, or you've even volunteered for some organizations in your community. If you've worked with the federal government or even a state job, this may be a good role for you. So just pull out those keywords and tailor that to your experience in life or your jobs. You don't have to have the exact experience, but if you can sit back and think of times that you've worked in these fields, you can use that in your resume and cover letter as well. It says this is a temporary position. You'll be working part-time from Monday the 21st of October through Wednesday, February 5th, and be required to work extended hours, including evenings, weekends, holidays, to meet key deadlines and respond to on-call needs as assigned. This is a fully remote position that does not require on-site duties. It does mention extended hours, evenings, weekends, and holidays. So you'll want to be a person that has an open, flexible schedule to be able to accept this job. It is temporary. However, since it is the Sundance Institute, it is a good job to have on your resume, and possibly if they like the work that you do, they may extend additional time or additional offers. You never know. So um, the top priority does include, but is not limited to, maintaining and updating tracking documents for all foundation and government giving festival attendees. So you'll be tracking documents for those who attend the festivals. You'll be doing that for travel dates, lodging, ticketing, and other logistics. So it's a very important role. You have to be well organized and be able to keep records very well. You'll be maintaining and updating tracking documents for all Sundance Circle and major donors attending the festival, screening and events, including travel dates, lodging, ticketing, RSVPs, and other logistics, coordinating ticketing and pass benefits for foundation and government supporters, and collaborating with internal departments such as ticketing to meet deadlines. So it mentions also deadlines. So you have to be a very timely person and be able to meet deadlines without any excuses. So make sure you consider that as well. In conjunction with this role, you would be coordinating and supporting individual giving relationship managers with ticketing and past benefit deadlines for Sundance Circle supporters, major donors for the festival, and you prepare and distribute festival itinerary for individual giving and institutional giving donor accounts, and collaborate with transportation and accommodation department to coordinate the lodging and transportation logistics for donor accounts, provide accurate and detailed record keeping in foundation and government files for all account activity, provide accurate and detailed record keeping for all account activity for all Sundance Circle supporters and major donor files. This will include ticketing, benefit fulfillment, and recognition, assisting with providing receipts, acknowledgement of benefits, and festival donor communication, and prepare documents and conduct festival outreach mailing or emails as requested, prepare a written wrap report detailed to each supporter's activities with account outcomes and recommendations for future festivals. So this is definitely a job that requires skills of bookkeeping, maintaining records, good communication, organization. So if you've been a virtual assistant even, this would be a good job for you. Possibly you're a receptionist at an office. This would be a good job for you. Possibly you've worked, like I said, for government entities or state entities where you have to keep up with a lot of documentation and paperwork. This would be a good job. If you are not a person that enjoys this type of thing, this is probably not going to be the perfect role for you, because you are going to have a lot of accountability and reporting back to people to make sure you're getting things done in a timely manner. So moving on, you have the following direct transferable skill sets: legal authorization to work in the United States, 1 to 2 years of experience in nonprofit fundraising or arts administration or related areas, outstanding communication skills required to work effectively with a variety of people, excellent organization skills including self-management of work schedule, ability to maintain confidential information, ability to mitigate conflict and facilitate positive customer relations, working knowledge of databases along with proficiency in Google products, and experience with proofreading, corporate branding, print, and electronic signage. So once again, you want to go through that skill set, and if anything, you can even take note line by line. Of course, you probably have legal authorization to work in the United States, 1 to 2 years experience in nonprofit fundraising or arts. You can actually just type that out, and under that, kind of write any time you've dealt with nonprofit fundraising, whether it be in your community, your church, arts administration. Have you ever dealt with anybody in terms of art or film even? Outstanding communication. Take the time to actually write these things out, and then bullet point how these particular transferable skills fit you, so that if you do decide to apply and make it to the interview, you already have an outline of what to say and how you would fit this role. Okay, so to be successful in the role, you need to problem solve within your work so as to provide efficient solutions for task and customer service needs, communicate clearly with internal and external stakeholders, be extremely organized to keep yourself accountable, offer excellent customer service and support, and create a positive donor festival experience, possess a deep love and interest in film festivals, and filmmaking and art. So, in addition to the hourly pay of $20.32, this position is eligible for benefits and perks, paid sick leave, employee assistance program, employee wellness initiatives, and Sundance Film passes and benefits, which vary each year. So even though it does mention it is a temporary role, it seems based on the hourly pay as well as sick leaves, employee assistance program, employee wellness initiative, and Sundance Film Festival, which is a major perk. This may be something that you can get your foot in the door, get in with the right people and be able to remain at the company. So this is an awesome opportunity, especially for those of you who are filmmakers. I mean, Sundance Film Festival is a major name, major brand. So if you can properly aligned with this position, this could be something ongoing that could lead to even bigger things. So I hope that you find this information useful. I hope that you apply, and I hope that you get the job so that you can be poor no more. So let's look at the application just to see. I always like to see how long these applications are. This is the application. I just like to see how long these applications are. However, this one, it may not let me continue on because it seems like you have to create an account, but let's just see. Okay, so this is a 4-page application. So you want to sit down and really have a little time to make sure you can fill out the application. It does have a place for your resume, your cover letter, any additional files. If you are a filmmaker, possibly, or like I said, have worked as a virtual assistant, receptionist, um, anything, maybe have some Excel sheets that you have done or any projects that you've done that required you to document things and keep things organized, I would submit that where it says additional documents, just anything that would help you to prove that you are able to keep things organized and take care of people effectively in a customer service and office type of role. So I'm not going to continue the resume because it seems like I actually have to fill it out, and this is not a role that I would possibly apply for. I'm probably going to ask questions such as personality traits or why you would be a good fit for this role. They may ask you things that let them know that you are a person they'd like to move forward in an interview with. So just be prepared and have some time when you fill out the application. And once again, I hope that you do get the job if it fits your personality, goals, and career um, desires. And let me know in the comments. And let's be poor no more. Peace.